Hello, everybody. I'm gonna need everybody to please stand by us. We do not know what the fuck we're doing. There is no Brit on this show, no Englishman. So we're gonna try our best. But I'm fucking fired up after Dynamite. How are you, Chris?
The boys are back in town.
So back.
So yeah, you guys are gonna have to bear with us. You have two small forwards trying to run point here. This is gonna be an adventure. But again, like so many other things that we've done on here, we're gonna do it as a family. We're gonna try to make it through. We just felt like you guys deserved this. We deserved this. I feel as a community. So yeah, just please bear with us.
Facts, all caps with 3 exclamation points, and then 100 in red, as in keep it 100.
It's dangerous, bro. It's dangerous.
I'm informing everybody this is very dangerous. I have access to the videos. For some reason, I was put in charge.
Because, you know, as you guys know, I feel like I'm more
Oh
responsible.
my God, folks. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh, we have a live correspondent.
Hello. He's muted, but this is illegal. This is illegal. I'm taking him off the screen.
We should be doing this.
That's illegal. That has to be illegal. I'm taking him off the screen. that has to be illegal.
Oh man.
Turn the camera around and show your face, you coward. Or else you're not coming on.
Oh. Okay, well yeah. Great show tonight. We should probably start. We can. Again, remember,
do countdown. Chat, should I hit the countdown?
Okay, yeah. Before we start talking about the show, we'll hit the countdown just for nostalgia.
All right. I need chat. Which countdown? The original one or the sum of the lights? Chris, any input?
We'll go with what they say.
Okay. All right.
The inmates have taken over.
It's scary. It's scary times. Original. Okay.
Tope said can't hear you guys in the private chat.
Well, yeah, because he's at the show. What do you expect? All right. So I guess we'll start with the opener. MJF, Adam Cole, title eliminator match. What a fucking hoot.
Honestly, I should have whipped out the suit that I had for our farewell party. Just for the Adam Cole is fucking back party.
Oh.
You guys doubted him. I never did.
Me neither.
We won't do this again. But no, he's here, man. He's back. That was awesome. They went back to we can talk about the match first before we talk about the finish. Adam Cole's a lunatic. He's gotten to the Trent Beretta stage of like anytime he falls anywhere around his neck, I like wince. But it's awesome. It adds that much more to it. MJF is such a fucking piece of shit. Like, I love it. He's such a dick. Him doing the NXT face, the Eddie spot, which I loved how creative they got with that. Whereas like Bryce is about to come up.
Yep. When they started it, I was like, oh, this is like the 5th title match in a row where they're like, oh, will I hit him? Won't I hit him? And Adam Cole fucking hit him. It's good shit.
That's incredible. That was awesome. Yeah, everything about this was so fun. Like, I know the match went really long, and I know us on this platform, especially the big man, they like to talk about how when matches go long, we want them to end and stuff. We wish they were shorter. This one, we were there, bro. We were like maybe 20 minutes in, and I was already looking forward to the rematch. Like, it was. I'm so excited for this. I know the segment last week might not have been everybody's cup of tea, but I think overall this feud, it's gonna make for some great moments, and I think we had one today.
It should be real grabs from here on out. I hope if we get more like 15-minute talking segments, then I'm wrong.
I think that seems to be the disconnect, right? With like the show and a lot of people is like, obviously, MJF does the thing of like, oh, you guys always forget how good I am. I think we all know how good he is in the ring. I don't think anybody's disputing that at this point. I think it's just, I understand why a lot of people get rubbed the wrong way by the talking segments is what I'll say about that.
Okay. Tope Suicida is like backstage again, but he's still showing the ring. We can't show the ring, guy.
I don't think
Flip the
we can.
camera around or just turn your camera off and talk. But I saw someone say it in our Discord earlier. Is there a bigger discrepancy between someone on the mic and in ring than MJF?
Here's the thing, like I don't even think he's bad personally. I don't like they sometimes the segments bother me when we've talked about this a bunch of times, like what bothers me and what doesn't. Last week didn't bother me too much, but knowing like and I guess they might think it's a minority of the audience or whatever. I feel like they should just be. I think he has a little too much say in what's going on in this feud. I think is ultimately what I'm trying to say here, because they can go long at times, most of the time actually. And I think that when he's put in certain positions against certain guys, like the Punk promos, those went long and I didn't care at all. But oftentimes I feel like Adam Cole and him kind of are the same in certain ways on the mic. And that for that long, I can see how it rubbed people the wrong way. But again, if it ultimately for me, look, that doesn't matter as much. If we get great matches like this, I don't give a shit how we get there.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I think a good match like outweighs the bad stuff, but I think when you get good stuff leading up to a great match, it makes a great match even better.
No, agreed.
Yeah. All right. And the finish, I liked it. I actually didn't see it coming. I thought Cole was going to win, but I can understand not pinning the champion.
Me too. Also, great day for the guy who had the 2.5 sign up. What a day to use that. That was
Cell
awesome.
phone, incredible cell phone.
But yeah, no, I thought it was really creative. I know that they've done the time limit draw, kind of like guy going for the pin. But I think this one, maybe because like, I think my dad said it. Did they say it like how many minutes were left throughout the match?
I think at the 20-minute mark, they said 10 minutes left.
Yeah, I don't know, because for me, like when that happened, I was confused. I was like, did somebody fuck up before it hit me that like, oh, time limit draw. I think that's the best execution they've had of that. I mean,
oh yeah, the time was it was right after the 2.
it was right
it was
there.
incredible.
Whatever, even if it was like gimmicked or whatever. I mean, it was awesome. It made for a great moment, and even the crowd was like gasped, which is even better. Also, before we talk about it, the crowd was awesome tonight.
Oh, it ruled, yeah.
I mean, not specific. I mean, not Tope Suicida in particular, but everybody else.
Listen, we got to give the devil his due. Sometimes
he got the Sky Blue match. Do we need to give him anything else?
did.
Do we?
That's fair. Good point. We don't have to give the devil his due. Tope Suicida. I mean, the crowd was great. Tope Suicida. I mean, you guys heard him all night. Fucking weirdo. But what the hell? What happened after this match? The Jericho segment.
Was it the Jericho?
Yeah,
it was Sammy.
It was a Sammy promo. Sammy comes out for a promo with Renee. I was intrigued as to where this goes, and I was pleasantly surprised because I thought this was firmly in Pops.
I thought so too. My biggest thing with this is like, I mean, I thought it was just fucking hilarious the way they were like with him for most of the time, and then as soon as he said the world title, they fucking turned, and it was incredible. The crowd absolutely shit on him. Look, I like the segment, but long run, I don't think you can turn Sammy babyface. I think we've tried that. I think it didn't work, and I don't think it's gonna work. I don't care how you do it. Honestly, I don't think it's gonna work.
I agree with you. I'd love to be proven wrong.
Me too.
I just don't think it'll happen. But
I saw someone say that that Daniel Garcia should be in this spot, and they're probably right.
I agree.
But
also he's wrestling Shibata, so
yeah, and that's what I went to in my head of like, do I really want him in the Jericho verse right now, or do I want him to do his own thing? But yeah, I think the Garcia thing's coming, but as of like right now, where this is going, I just hope. I mean, I know it's probably going to lead to a Sammy face turn.
Yeah.
But man, I hope they
Did they announce?
Figure it out.
Did they announce the tag match for like next week or something? Did I miss that?
Yeah, they said on Dynamite. Well, I know they said it like themselves. Didn't Darby?
Yeah. Also, Darby fucking cooked Jericho with that one-liner. That was beast. He said the magic is gone, brother.
That's good.
You don't have it anymore.
And then Jericho and Sting
Jericho's wearing glittery heels.
yeah, I saw.
Incredible.
Jericho and Sting just staring at each other for 5 minutes with the bats and like hitting each other with the bat. I mean, that was good. Also, Jericho saying like a day ago that he wasn't going to wrestle Sting or that he didn't have any interest
That's
in
art.
wrestling Sting.
Art, yeah.
That's peak Jericho. Honestly.
He's a liar.
But yes, I'm very.
Yeah,
very
you throw Sting in a segment, and I'm like,
oh, for
okay,
sure,
this is good.
And next week is probably going to be really good.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, long term, where we go with this in terms of Sammy is I'm not sure how I feel.
Yeah, I gave a rating for this segment. What's our rating for the opening match? Impeccable vibes.
Oh, impeccable,
Okay.
impeccable.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I have a dad story to tell about the opening match that I forgot about. MJF did the elbow drop to the outside, and Cole like immediately grabs his arm or whatever, rolls over, talking to the doctor. My dad goes, "He broke his fucking arm. He broke his fucking arm."
We're back.
And then Bryce like went over to MJF or whatever, and it looked like he whispered something. And he goes, he just told Max. He just told Max the match is over. He was fucking convinced. He was convinced that something actually went wrong. Incredible.
We're back, man.
Adam Cole is back.
The Graps are back.
I also love how Joe Holbert is not here. Adam Cole is back.
He doesn't want to show his face to say it. That's what this is.
He knew. Listen, Joe, he's tired. Joe's tired.
Right?
He works with kids. We get it. But the real reason he's not here, he's the guy. He's the biggest hater. I've had a good match.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And we know he likes to get himself in trouble on Twitter too. So.
Yeah. I mean, the second guy he hates the most was also on the show, but
that's true. what happened?
Moving past that.
What the hell happened after this segment? Darby and Sting match. Okay. Mogul Embassy versus Darby, Sting, Orange Cassidy, and Keith Lee. We gotta talk about Keith Lee.
Wait a minute. Put JJ's comment up.
For Rampage? Or for Wednesday?
Hold on. We're cooking with gas, man. You saw that Bud Matt
for Rampage.
Andrade.
Oh my.
You saw that Bud Matt Andrade graphic?
Oh, we're gonna get to that.
We're back. We're just back, guys. This week it's just there's something in the air.
Listen, a certain guy gets a pre-tape and we're back. The whole show.
I think for political reasons I should refuse to comment on that.
Okay. Well, you can do that. All right, let's talk about Keith Lee for a second. Why? Who told him to attempt the monkey flip landing on his feet?
That's the first thing I was going to say.
Who told him to try that?
That was the first thing I was going to say.
I love Keith Lee.
Me too. I was about to say, I love him.
Come on, guys. Whoever's backstage, Jimmy Jacobs, first day on the job, don't tell him to do that. You got to watch out for that shit, okay? Also, he did something. He did like a rolling elbow and then like stumbled into the corner splash on Swerve. Incredible grabs. Just incredible man grabs.
If it wasn't for the monkey flip, I think other than that, I think this was a good showing.
For sure.
But man, was that like? And I was honestly, I was kind of into it. I was.
It wasn't even like a terrible. It wasn't like a terrible fuck up.
It wasn't because he got up pretty quick.
He got up super quick. He did like a little twirl.
But as soon as it happened, I was like, oh, this is the discourse. This is gonna be the next chapter of the Keith Lee discourse. But the stomp.
Wait, hang on. We have a good question. More washed, Keith Lee or Manny? Not sure if you all saw the news last night with the ass whooping that Manny caught in NBA 2K23 from me. Manny is more washed. He put up 4 points in one half of basketball. Manny is more washed.
That is the real thing that happened.
Oh, we have a TK tweet apparently.
Oh, what is this? Okay, yeah, but this.
Oh, Chris, look at the screen.
What is today?
Chris, look at the screen.
No, I saw. What?
Hang on.
Play clip.
I need to find something to play. Is this it?
Coming back, AEW. And if anybody can put this company over when they're good, it's me.
We did it. We did it.
That scared my dog, bro. Now I'm wearing
I
headphones.
just busted right inside him, and he can't extend on me anymore, and he seems a little overwhelmed by my girth and tonnage.
We did it. I mean, we're all the way back. It doesn't get much more back than this. Takeshi and Bandito, that's sicko. That's sicko shit.
The
And
amount of
it's on
sicko-
Rampage.
The amount of sicko matches booked this week,
It's on Rampage.
almost exclusively for this community. Also, he's in the fucking Discord. He's in the Discord. He's in the chat right now.
He's in the chat right now.
He's
Tony,
got it next to the
Tony,
Rampage monitor.
Tony, we appreciate you listening to
We love you.
our ideas. We know you're a fan of Fleet Week. Thank you.
Also, listen to our Sammy talk.
True. Very true. This is also true. Thank you, Pat.
Listen here.
Manny did have a scoreless quarter against me. He was using the Warriors. Anyway, moving on. All right,
That Tope Suicida, what a fucking piece of shit, huh? He gets all this stuff. He gets
That's
to see
true.
Sky Blue.
That's true. That's true. At least she lost, right? At least she lost.
Fuck is happening, man?
Okay.
What a
American-
week.
yeah. All right. So what else happened in this match? Toleona almost killed Sting.
Amazing. Also, hey, are we in or are we out on Brian Cage Sting cosplay?
That was interesting. It took me a while to figure it out because they just cut to him during I think it was Keith's entrance. They just cut to the side of Brian Cage's face. I was very thrown off. But
It was an interesting choice to have him
on the other
cosplay
team.
as someone on the other team.
Yeah, weird.
I
also respect it.
do to an extent. Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I do.
this is true. He had the Wolverine claws on one side of the pants.
Oh, that's badass, isn't it?
And the Scorpion logo on the other side.
That's sick. I respect
is
that,
kinda
actually.
beast.
No, I'm back. I'm in.
I've always liked Brian Cage, the wrestler.
The wrestler. That's
The wrestler.
No,
The wrestler Brian Cage. That's what
Wrestler,
that's what everyone
yeah.
calls him.
You don't call him the Machine.
I call him that too.
Yeah.
Multiple nicknames.
But yeah, the Stomp. Fantastic.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
From the heavens.
Also, if I have a feeling the same producer who set Keith Lee up for that monkey flip, same guy who tried to kill Sting, we're gonna have to get to the bottom of this.
We really do.
Because
No, honestly,
someone set up Sting bad. Someone wants him out of the picture.
it's a good thing that Sean doesn't get those producer lists because
That's true.
we would have issues. I think
Someone would
honestly
be getting tried right now.
no, actually, I
By
think
you.
somebody would be getting doxxed, not by me, but
They would be getting tried by you.
tried by me. Yes.
Yes, not doxed by you. We don't dox people.
We don't dox people.
We just
we're
want-
We're so anti-dox.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's
Good
next?
cover. Good cover. What's
next?
what was your rating for this 8-man?
I think good vibes, man. I thought honestly the finish was real. The finish was like
The finish was real crap.
the finish was real grab. So like I mean
I have another dad story about this. Sting's in there. He's like, it's on the hot tag. He's fighting everybody off. He's got Brian Cage up or ready for it. Brian Cage picks him up, orange punch. My dad stands up. Let Sting get it. Let him get the win. Let him get the win. 1, 2, 3. Fucking slams his head. Bang! Like he's Mike Breen. It was incredible. It was incredible to watch. But yeah, I'd go good vibes.
Papa Duke's investment in this week's Dynamite tells you all you need to know
Yeah,
about
it's
how back we truly are. Like
My dad's pops per segment were at an all-time high.
pops per segment.
We write that down.
Write that down.
Write
Somebody.
down pops per segment. That's good. Okay, what happened after this? Is this the Sonata video?
I'd rather we not discuss this.
We
but
have to. I think we have to address
we
it.
have to.
We have to address it.
Yeah.
Sonata said he wants somebody in AEW to step up. There are a few victory laps that will be taken by chat members, Discord members, sickos that are Sonata appreciators. I'm not a hater by any means. He's a fine professional wrestler, but I am happy he's not taking on a tippy top guy. But we'll get to that. Actually, we'll just talk about it now.
I have a tweet to read from a friend of the show, Chris. He says to my tweet where I said jump scare, get him off my screen. Wait, okay, open challenge. That's fine. I like surprises. What I said. He responds, I hope they actually keep it a surprise. There's been a severe lack of that in regards to open challenges as of late. Boy, did that not age well.
No,
Uh,
they did not keep it a secret.
they did not. The opposite of a secret. They just told us like the next 2 segments.
This is real.
Dang.
TK said the best I can do is Jungle Boy, and that's what you're getting. That match will actually be good. It'll be good.
It'll be good.
It'll be good.
It'll be good. No, I don't want it to sound like I'm trying to dunk on Jungle Boy because I think Jungle Boy's great.
Yeah.
There's just a whole lot in here that who is this for?
Reese, Brucey in the chat.
Yeah, but like besides
about three members of our community, which is already the most niche community that there is. So,
but we get to no, but I didn't consider the fact that we get to
that's a good point. Canada's gonna be going crazy.
We got to do that. That's why we got to put him on the show. Yeah, I just love to see the styles of Sonata and Jungle Boy, 2 titans of our industry.
Let's talk about the Jungle Boy hook segment while we're talking about it. I know we're going out of order, but who really cares? Jungle Boy called Hook his best friend in the world, which feels like an obvious lie because he's starting to go crazy with the idea that he might not win a title this year. And I think this eventually leads to Jack going so crazy that he hasn't won a title yet, that he turns on Young Hook and wins that FTW title.
Yeah. So we talked about this the other night in the world famous late night Grin Discord, which if you're not a member of at this point, I don't know what to tell you.
It's part of the lore.
It is part of the lore.
Just know what we're talking about, but
yeah. It's part of the lore that our good friend Duder has. You describe what happened that night.
There was a fateful night in our Discord call where this is hilarious podcasting that we're just talking about a Discord call that happened like months ago.
Yeah, but it needs to be addressed because I don't think we fully addressed this.
All right, hang on. We need to address this. We know.
No, we get that.
We're gonna get to it, Joe.
It's part of the story. Part of the story.
We gotta set the scene. There were some of the worst booking ideas I've ever heard, including Jack Perry. I'm airing it out. I'm not even like no prisoners here, including Jack Perry in some sort of Hallmark commercial, pretending to be a good guy, but he's really a bad guy, which struck very Cody to me, and I didn't like it.
But then we took that idea, or yes. Joe, I guess, took that idea and gave it, because it's not, in theory, it's not horrible, right? But he took it and he molded it into a good idea.
Which is?
Beverly Hills Jack Perry.
Beverly Hills Jack Perry. I also saw, I'm sorry to whoever said this, I don't remember who said it, but someone said he should do the 619 and call it the 6190210, which is one of the most incredible things I've ever heard. Probably, and we all know I'm a merchant for good move names. That might be top of the list.
That's
the 6190210. It doesn't get better, really.
It's there. But, yeah, all that to say, this is a great, like, if it's going the way that Georgia Peach and if this is going the way that it looks like, which is what you described, that is an awesome, like, self-destructive story that they're going to tell with Jungle Boy, which, like, if you guys remember when AEW started, like, he was the most, like, cartoony, like, good guy, and that's what that kind of rubbed people the wrong way. But some people, we enjoyed him. But to that to come to earlier this year when he says that he's going to win a title this year, and then him continuously failing, and it ultimately ending with him winning the FTW title.
Oh, hilarious. Because he's so desperate. Because
he's going to be proud of it, but it's going to, he's going to get booed. So, if that's where we end up going, because it did. There were a lot of hints.
Fraudulent title.
There were a lot of hints to him turning tonight, obviously. But, man, if that's the way, then we're going to get – and Hook and Jungle Boy is going to be a fucking hell of a rivalry if we get that down the line.
Yeah.
But,
that's like – this is like the sicko callback that we're going to remember in, 10 years when there's, a Jungle Boy Hook main event of a pay-per-view. This is disgusting. But,
WrestleMania.
These are the games we play. That's nasty. But these are the games we play. What
Yeah.
happened? Oh, actually, let's give a rating for this backstage segment. What do you got?
Honestly, good vibes. Like it.
Good vibes. I like where it's going.
I didn't like him accepting the challenge, but once I saw the bigger picture, if it is what we think it is, that's crazy.
That is crazy. I mean, fair.
If it's going where we think it's going, if it's going where we think it's going, I'm really excited about this. Like if we get the Jungle Boy turned that way of him being so desperate that he goes after like the least meaningful title in the company, and just to have something because he said he was going to, that's gonna be fucking awesome. That has the opportunity to be like one of the most niche our community, but also like sickos.
Yeah, just
story.
sicko graps. It rules.
Like it's so. I mean, like you said, yeah, this is gonna be something that we go back to when he turns, and we're like, this is
deep cut lore.
This is
we're getting.
it.
Planting seeds, if you will. Thank you, TK, for listening to us again. Anyway, what happened after the 8-man tag? I don't remember. Does anyone know?
We should have you guys help us out with him.
Yeah, I'm gonna play a video. What do you guys think? This is so like.
This is the soundboard all over again. I don't like it.
It really is. Oh my god, hang on. I received. Thank you, Joe, in the chat. He sent me the rundown.
You could have done that on Discord. There was no need. There was no need to publicly.
It's fine. Okay. The TNT title match, the War Dog and Jake Hager.
Look, I'm gonna be candid and transparent because we're close. We're all, we're a family here.
Mm-hmm.
And this is impromptu. I didn't think we were gonna do this, and I'm gonna be honest with what happened here. I was on my phone. I didn't look.
Wow.
I actually went to the bathroom in this too. So I can't tell you. I don't know what happened.
All right. Well, it was like 8 minutes, maybe. Hager jumped him from behind while he was doing his entrance.
I saw that.
Nice little meathead match.
I also saw Arn whip out the Glock.
Arn did pull the Glock.
Mm-hmm.
But, this match was fine. It was whatever. It was a Wardlow match. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't long enough to be, like, angry about, and it wasn't good enough to rave about, really, in my opinion. So I'll give it like a mid.
Was
in between
finish?
Mid and whatever's above mid, because I don't remember.
What was the finish?
Powerbomb.
Oh, hold on. Wait. Segment was good when I thought it was Christian challenging for the title.
Yes.
And then when I found out it wasn't,
bad. But then they revealed that they had nearly killed Arn Anderson.
Mm-hmm.
And that's real grabs. Did you see the blade job from Arn?
You saw, yeah. It looked like the top had kind of dried. It was
terrifying.
Weird. But no, it was a scary visual. It was like they got it on the.
He's old, man.
Too. He's old.
He can't take that.
He's fragile. That was awesome.
Right.
That was a great visual.
I'll put it at like mid.
We're okay. So we're putting both things together. We're putting the match and the segment together.
Yeah. Actually, no. Match, I'll give mid. Little on-screen video thing pops because Christian.
Yeah. What do we think about Luchasaurus and Wardlow for this weekend?
Not a big fan. Yeah, Demon Grin just said it. I'm not a big fan of people being on Dynamite and Collision within the same week, but it's fine. My dad also. This is very funny. He said, "Oh, they're doing Wardlow and Luch on Collision. Now I got to watch Saturdays."
I mean, hey, I'm happy for him. You see, that's interesting though. That what you just said. Like, I think, although it may not be good for business, I think that there's something that I like that happened on Dynamite that I'm like, I need this to happen already, and I can't wait for the next week. So things like that being on Collision in the same week, I would be cool with. However, this is not that. This is not that type of situation.
No.
And do we need this to happen this soon?
No.
Yeah, hold on. Wait.
No.
Positive. Wait. we get this out of the way fast,
True.
and we get. Is the end game Christian and Wardlow?
I mean, they did it already, but they did it at Double or Nothing.
But let's do it again.
They could do it again.
Let's have
And Christian should win.
No, but I know, but like I know that we already did it, right? But like,
What if we do it again?
What if we do it again, right?
Yeah.
Because Luchasaurus is like he's the heater, like he's the right. He's
Luchasaurus is not winning this match.
No, he's okay. Yes, we know. I mean, we know that. Yes.
Yeah.
If me praying for Wardlow to retain the title is crazy. By the way,
Things have gone south.
things have gone way south. But man, I think part of me is also a sicko and wants Christian Cage to have a solid like TV title run in 2023. But
it's all any man wants, to be fair.
Bro, I'm a simple guy. I tell you this, I'm a simple guy. Like I just give me Christian Cage on my TV. Give me Kyle O'Reilly. Give me Joe.
Oh, hang on. This is disgusting. That's option C. Chris, you know what option C is?
I don't know what option C is.
It's the Impact thing with the X Division title where you cash it in for a title shot. You cash in the belt for a world title shot.
Counterpoint, he loses.
Both matches. He literally loses. Yeah, fair.
What
then he has no title.
What then? Christian wins it in a ladder match? Bro, hey, you know what? Willie's on to something.
All right, well, moving on. We have another backstage segment. Not even a backstage segment. It's a pre-tape. And this one is real grabs, folks. The Ace has challenged Maxwell Jacob Friedman for Forbidden Door. Oh, my God.
Brucey, I'll talk about that once we get. I'm sure we'll talk about an intro to Collision here,
Yeah,
but
we'll
once we get there,
we'll do Florida.
I'll do Florida lore talk.
Yeah, we'll do that later. Hiroshi Tanahashi is wrestling MJF at Forbidden Door.
What a segment.
What a segment.
I love this.
Yeah. And then we go to MJF backstage in the locker room. He says, pass. Not doing that, which was funny.
He
but
said, LOL, nope.
Yeah. he said LOL, like he said the letters LOL.
Out loud,
That's unfortunate.
Mhm.
I'm sorry to hear that.
He said, quote, psych.
I'm sorry to hear that too. But yeah, this match is gonna be good shit. Tana's gonna do the dance. To quote,
I don't even care if it's good shit or not. Like
It's
I
gonna
think
be
it
good.
is.
It's
But
gonna-
bro, like the
Tana is considerably more cooked compared to last Forbidden Door, but it'll be good.
yeah, I love how this plays into the MJF lore of like not wanting to work Forbidden Door and how he hates New Japan. Because that's been a thing that he's been very public about.
Yeah.
This is
I'm
so
very
funny.
happy-
Like it's so funny that they used that for this.
Yeah.
And him just
that's
being
what I
like,
was
it's
gonna
not
say.
happening.
I'm very happy they used it to transition it into a match instead of him just not being there.
Right, exactly. Like don't mention it at all.
Instead of using it as an excuse to why he isn't wrestling.
Right. Exactly. That was good.
Work it into something.
Right, because don't mention it if he's not going to do it, because then it's like, oh, if
Exactly.
your champion's shitting on the show, like, what the fuck? But I feel like, okay, yeah, like, whatever he says, if it's in character or out of character, he had to work this show up, like, as champion, like, he had
Get over
to.
yourself, you
He
freak.
had to. Although, did Sonata really have to work this?
Yeah, he did. We knew it was gonna happen. I was hoping he was in a multi-man, but we knew it was gonna happen. But yeah, this is impeccable vibes.
It's gonna be awesome. Just for MJF's half of the segment alone, this is impeccable.
I think just for Tana's half of the segment, it's impeccable vibes.
Well, then there we go. It's
we're in agreement.
we're in agreement. Yeah.
Yeah.
When he said MJF, I was like, oh, I'm
Yeah.
surprised.
And
But,
now we move to the real best backstage segment of the entire show, perhaps in Dynamite history, if you ask me. Renee is backstage with Orange Cassidy. She asks him what's next. And in walks Zack Sabre Jr. with his brown dinner tray and all. We are cooking with gas. We are cooking.
That's the theme.
Orange Cassidy quite literally said, someone's going to interrupt me right now. Oh, here he is. And it was Zack Sabre Jr. being aggressively British.
And I was scared when he did that. 'Cause at first, when he did that, I was like, "That's so corny. It's gonna be fucking like the
Yeah.
reality Zach Clayton."
Oh.
And then Zack Sabre Jr. shows up, and I'm like, "Wait, hold on. We may be back."
Oh, all the way back. I fucking love ZSJ. And then it gets better. Here comes Daniel Garcia, who says, "You don't even work here."
By the way, crowd went crazy for him.
Yeah. Daniel Garcia is probably like the most effortlessly funny wrestler. Just everything, like his body language, like the way he just delivers stuff is hilarious. And next week on Dynamite, we get Orange Cassidy and Shibata versus ZSJ and Daniel Garcia.
You know,
This was booked for me.
it's been a year. You know, it's been a hell of at least a few months for us.
Mhm.
In general, you know, fans of the show, and we deserve this. If anyone tries to tell you we don't, or question why we're fired up right now, don't
This
pay
is
any
what we
attention.
live for.
These are the games we play. This is what we live for.
Factual.
I mean,
Yeah.
just great segment. I'm so excited. If nothing else, for Zach talking shit to Orange throughout the match. And look, Orange, you can't doubt him. You can't doubt him anymore. I mean, I don't care what anybody thinks of his character. I know all of us in here are probably big fans. He steps up in times like this against guys like Zack Sabre Jr. When people ask like how when people used to ask before the Osprey match of like his style, Orange Cassidy's style is whatever his opponent's style is.
He can wrestle to the level of an opponent.
He's so versatile. Like
He can bring an okay wrestler to a good match and work his match and it'll be really good. But if he's up against like a great wrestler, it will be a great match.
We're gonna see next week. We're gonna see Matt Wrestler Orange Cassidy.
Oh yeah.
And it's gonna be fucking awesome.
Real sicko shit.
Because he's gonna do some shit to fucking annoy the hell out of Zach.
And we're gonna get some incredible trash.
We're gonna get great lines. We're gonna clip those like immediately. It's gonna be awesome. I'm excited. I'm so excited for that. And then so what do we think for Forbidden Door? You think Zach and Orange?
Yeah. And I think Zach might win. If both titles are on the line.
I think so too. I think
honestly, do a draw.
Or
actually, it could be like some kind of 4-way. Oh, you know what? It's going to be a 4-way with these 4 guys.
Garcia and yeah, it could be. Or it could. Or what if they split them? What if they just do the 2 matches?
I think Garcia's wrestling Shibata at Death Before Dishonor.
Oh, okay.
So I think it'd actually be a 4-way with these 4 guys.
Well, regardless, any combination of this that we get at Forbidden Door is going to be awesome.
That being said, I think Orange will retain and probably pin Dan Garcia.
In that match?
In the 4-way match, yeah. He'll probably pin him in the tag match next week too. But yeah, this segment, impeccable vibes pretty easily.
Oh, for sure.
For
sure. Which is crazy because when you did say that of like someone's gonna interrupt me, I was very low, and then immediate boost.
Mm-hmm. All right. Next we have the AEW World Heavyweight Championship match. The Real World's Championship is on the line. Tony Storm and Sky Blue.
I had no idea where you were going with that. Honestly, I'll be so honest.
Sky Blue's mom is ringside. This is a big deal. Tope Suicida is in the building. All the stars are here.
The stakes couldn't be higher.
They honestly
Sky Blue.
They really couldn't be.
I mean,
this was good. I like this match.
It was good. I think this is a solid good vibes for me.
Mm-hmm. I knew they were going to do the interference finish. But the interference finish really works when the crowd is like screaming when Sky Blue is getting robbed of this match.
Exactly. Well, and that's like the really important thing about the way that they do it is they do it so like it's so uncommon that that they use it for moments where it matters. And when you saw Sky Blue's like anytime she comes out, she's like universally loved, pretty much. So knowing that and using that to their advantage here was really good. The crowd went fucking wild. It was awesome.
This is true.
Yeah, and you know what? I had that thought too of like usually, hey, not sometimes doesn't
There were
come
some
off
good.
great.
There were some actually good moments in this match like this. She super kicked Tony and
Oh, that
she
was
threw the
fucking awesome.
can,
Bro,
and someone caught the can like straight up like
the
that.
visual of the fans going like
Yeah,
was so awesome.
And someone caught it like
Thank God, bro.
arm
Thank God you
straight
brought
up
that
caught
up.
it like that.
That was awesome. I love
That
that
was
moment.
beast.
No, they were really good. I mean, there were some great moments in this match. And man, they're both like just it's so simple with the women. You just put two good women against each other and you're gonna get a solid TV match that people
Factual.
enjoy.
Tony Storm is a very good wrestler. If it can't be Jamie Hayter, I am very glad it's Tony Storm.
Which, by the way, another thing, like, man, I see a lot of people getting mad at the direction that they went, but they if Jamie's hurt, then Jamie's hurt.
They need to
Like,
do whatever they can to make sure she wins that belt at Wembley.
oh, absolutely. Oh, I didn't even
Absolutely.
think that's the
That's why
plan.
I think that's why they got it off of her, so she can get whatever she needs to get done.
Right.
And she needs to get that done.
Yeah, and again, let's not act like Tony. Tony's fucking awesome. We know this.
Yeah.
So yeah, again, her Sky Blue, which by the way, I think is one of Sky's. Not that she's been bad or whatever, but I think she stepped up big time, knowing the situation, knowing she was on TV in a title match, and I mean everything was hitting. She laid her shit in, and it was really good.
Yeah, and then after Ruby starts beating her down, Willow Nightingale comes out, the New Japan Strong champion. More good vibe just inserted into the show when Willow Nightingale's music hits.
Yeah, that's a good guess in the chat. Tony versus Willow at Forbidden Door.
Yeah, but I don't know if they want to do champion versus champion, because Willow is the New Japan Strong champion.
Right.
It could be some kind of multi-woman match.
And before it could, because that's how, that would make sense. Yeah, right. And because the plan before was.
This is also, this is also true. Ruby and Willow could be good. Tony Shida, yes.
Yeah, all
please.
good.
Especially if the Stardom involvement isn't possible or whatever, because they have a show that same day. Yeah, this would be fantastic.
But you think they're gonna do that, or like Strong versus an AEW? Well, because I mean, Willow is AEW. Like,
yeah, that's true. It could be either way.
I mean, I think there's a lot of opportunities, but I also think there's a certain way that you can mess this up. Just don't mess it up. Just put two good wrestlers against each other, and we will enjoy it.
Maki Ito is also a good call.
That's a great call.
All right. Next is the Jungle Hook segment, which we talked about, and we're on to the main event, folks. This is where this show has been great so far, but this is where we get rocking. The Bucks come out full cowboy gear.
I was hoping you wouldn't skip the entrance because there's about like three things to talk about here.
Yeah. One, full cowboy gimmick for the Young Bucks.
Two, can I cut you off here?
Go ahead.
Hangman's on the
aggressive.
Oh,
strong.
That's a top 5 moment on the show, if we're being honest.
That was there was lots of vibes in that entrance celebration thing. 3, something I'm mad about actually.
Here we go.
Call them the Hung Bucks.
They're the fucking Hung. It's not like aggressively sexual. It's really not. This is honestly, and Tony, you're watching this. We're praising you here, but the Sammy thing, and this is a
call them the Hung Bucks. Put it on the graphic.
Look, I know all the contract stuff. He doesn't want to talk about. No, this is we need this in the next contract. We need in the TV deal. I need it specifically. Like it needs to say like something about we can use the Hung Bucks because this is a problem. This is going to be a problem. For me, at least, in the future. They're the Hung Bucks. They will always be the Hung Bucks. They've always been the Hung Bucks.
This is also true. Hangman's lower third thing did rule anatomically misleading.
But we shouldn't have
gotten to this point. If you have Hung Bucks over that, it's funnier.
Right, exactly. Exactly. Or even put like
Hangman threw that in for us that knew.
Right. Or just put like apologies for the anatomically misleading name or something like that. They're the Hung Bucks, bro. They're the Hung Bucks.
They are. All right. What do you want to start in this match? I mean, actually, I know where to start. Shooting star press off the apron onto the floor. What the fuck?
I mean,
He's a sicko. He's back. The big man is back.
they all are though. They all, dude.
The big
Also,
men are back.
huge.
Oh, we didn't even
fan-
talk about Punk. We didn't even talk about the Punk thing.
Oh, well, yeah. We gotta
We'll talk about that after.
Yeah, no, well, that's our collision.
We'll get to that.
We're speaking. We're thinking out loud.
Good.
That's later. Claudio's fucking like uppercut that he's been doing, especially the last few weeks, he's been whipping it out. Have been fucking crazy. The one to Matt on the outside. I mean, I could watch that shit all day. I just do that. Honestly,
Yeah.
just do that.
Claudio was a monster in this match.
He's an animal. When he and the thing is, like, he's somebody that, and I'm not going to accuse him of like phoning it in because he doesn't phone it in. Is not what I'm
No.
trying to say.
No.
But when
He never
fucking
phones it in.
shows up,
But when he turns it up,
oh my god,
yeah.
it's fucking
Yeah.
incredible.
I don't
He's
know,
so good.
Did you see the trios match on, I think it was Dominion?
No, I didn't watch it.
Oh my god. Claudio
I'll
was
have to go back.
in his element in Japan. It was
Dude,
so cool to
he's-
see him there. You need to watch that.
He's and there's been so many AEW signings that have been fucking home runs, but we need to talk about fucking Claudio. Like, he's so good. He's just a wrestler's wrestler. Like, he does not miss. He just doesn't miss. He may not hit grand slams every single time, but he in baseball he's a 400 hitter, and in wrestling he hits higher than 4. He's like, his hits. They're all hits. They're all
Pops
hits.
per segment.
They're all hits. Pops per segment is high. He's
Okay.
he's hitting at least a double every time he's on TV.
Oh,
Like,
easy.
at least.
Easy. Jokic numbers. This is real graps. Please, wrestling gods, give me Hanger Shingo and then Hanger Claudio. I was about to bring up how
When
much
is Hanger Claudio happening?
whenever he loses the Ring of Honor title.
I feel like we've been asking for this since that feud started.
I've been asking it since he came in the company
Oh, fair.
because I'm
Yeah, no.
a real fan.
He's
But
so
anyway,
good. And then
Hangman Shingo.
Yes.
Yeah, need that.
Al-
I love,
also,
to quote Joe Holbert again, I love the way real music sounds because that's real fucking music.
shout out Yuta also, who has taken this opportunity with the BCC and again knocked it out of the park every time he's on
For
TV.
sure.
Just to
He's
see
so
how, look, he's always been like since he's been on TV, he's always been good. But to see him, like, he just looks more confident out there with those guys,
Yeah.
and it's so cool to see his growth. Like, he's a star, man. Like, even right now, if you took him out of that element, he would still be getting reactions. Like,
Yeah.
he's just
I don't like the little rebound thing where he goes out.
You
of the
don't
ring and
like
swings
that?
Back in. No, because it looks weird when you do it on the bottom rope. I like the way like Nigel does it and Kyle does it.
I guess because he has to like lean down.
He has to go all the way down. It's just slower is my thing. It's like the thing when it's the same complaint when Ray Phoenix does that little thing into the ropes and then comes back out and the person just stands there.
Right.
I don't really.
Yeah,
love that.
I thought he was gonna get super kicked when he came back,
Yeah, for sure.
but
God.
he's great. No, he's great. Also, another great spot. Matt doing the oh my god, what does he call it? The
Northern Lights.
the locomotion,
Yeah.
Northern Lights, and then getting Mox in there. I was like, oh, they're gonna fucking double,
Yeah. Got them both.
and he so
But
good.
they get the tight camera shot, points at his bicep. That was real graphs.
It was good. I mean, everything here. Also, now you mentioned that production in this match was also really good. They didn't usually some trios matches they'll miss certain things. I think they got everything. I mean,
Oh,
it
yeah.
was great. And then, is there anything else we want to talk about this before we go to the
I
why
love,
we're here?
I just want to mention that little splash thing that Claudio and Yuta do, where Claudio just throws him off the top rope. That's incredible.
It was awesome.
That's
Also, Nick's moonsault to break the Mox's choke on.
oh
on
yeah, he did the
Matt.
swanton
over
yeah.
over
over
I forgot
Claudio.
who it was, over Claudio.
Yeah,
They're
that was
so
good
good,
shit.
man. They're so
Very good shit.
And now for the real main event.
Yeah, super kick. Everyone got super kicked. Power bomb, BTE trigger, buckshot lariat.
By the way, the fucking thud. The thud.
Dude, the buckshot lariat with the Bucks crossing and diving.
Thud.
That was sick.
Yuta also 10 out of 10. Fucking.
Oh yeah, good flip, great flip bump. But the real story of this match, as great as the match was, was what came after. Oh my God. Eddie Kingston is here. What is going on? Chris, what is going on?
The big man is back.
All the
Officially.
way.
The real big man is back. This is
I mean, I said I was watching, and the Elite's getting beat down. I was like, hey, here we go, Kenny. The world is cold. You better fucking bundle up.
I hate that we did that.
You have to bundle up because
No.
my God.
Shoot, edit that out.
We don't edit shit.
Oh, he's not watching.
Yeah, also true. Yeah, he's definitely not watching. Eddie Kingston is here. Fucking beats the shit out of Claudio immediately. Mox pulls him in. We got a little standoff with Eddie and Mox. That is gonna be heartbreaking when it happens because you know it's gonna happen.
My dad, when that happened, as soon as Eddie hit the ring and had that, before the Mox competition, he was like, "That's Mox's boy."
Yeah.
Like, yeah, but we were
my
there.
dad. My dad also said, "Are they boys?" Which fair.
But yeah, it was also fun because we were there when Eddie showed up at Ring of Honor, and this was like kind of the
Yes.
same thing.
Willie, he did quit AEW. He's back.
Yes, I think Kenny in the post.
Independent contractor.
I think Kenny after the show told him that he alluded to that and like, hey, if you want to be here and fight these guys or whatever, we accept it.
Is King gonna be in Blood and Guts on the Elite side?
See, that was my.
This is going to Blood and Guts.
It is, which is why they're adding
Takeshita on
extra people.
Takeshita on BCC side,
right? Which we originally thought.
The Mad King Eddie Kingston on the Elite.
We originally
side,
thought it was going to be,
which is a hilarious switch. If you told somebody 4 months ago that King and Takeshita would be in this match, they would totally.
Right. If you said pick the teams, it would be identical. Besides those two, they'd be swapped.
Yeah.
But
also feels like maybe no Ibushi.
That is what I was going to say. It definitely feels.
Like this says, he gets taken out of Ibushi replacement.
That too.
Also true. Like King refuses to fight Mox or something like that.
Right.
Because
the whole time I was like, as soon as the whole, oh my God, no, he can't get beat up and get replaced by Cody. We need that now. I need that now. But yeah, as soon as all that stuff was happening, I was like, we got 5 minutes left. I had it. I was already. He's here. I thought so. I was in.
Yeah.
I was so in, actually.
Then, all right, so Eddie comes, Mox, King face off. Takeshita's here. Nails Eddie in the back of the head with the forearm.
And then this happened. This happened, and I was like, oh, now he's coming.
Kenny Omega is here. No shirt, jeans.
Amazing.
Crazy style.
I mean.
Multiple jeans V-triggers. This guy's out of his mind.
That was so good. And then the close up to him when he did the bang. I mean,
oh yeah, rare good AEW camera shot.
Mansuri was on a different level tonight. Besides the no thing,
that was fucking hilarious.
I don't know whose fault that is, but Mansuri was fucking on one tonight.
He was cooking. Yeah, this is very true. Kenny looks insane.
Mm-hmm.
Insane. I don't know what he's on. That Red Con 1, whatever shirt he wears, that shit does wonders. Okay. Then more happens. Actually,
more happens. The crowd starts. There's rumblings.
You hear it.
You're coming up.
Feel it. What's going on?
And who's that in the white shirt?
The big bruv is back.
The big bruv is back.
The big bruv is hits a nasty like hook super kick on
which Kenny. I was scared. I thought it was gonna look nasty. Fucking looked pretty good.
It looked great. Yeah. The bruv is here. Will Ospreay. We're just
jaw jack in the crowd. Jaw
Bedlam.
Jack in the camera.
Bedlam is ensuing. Real Graps is ensuing. Everything is happening. It's fucking nuts. Bryan Danielson on commentary says, this guy needs a round of applause. and then
he got up.
Gets up and gives him a round of applause.
Which also great visual to kind of go off the air of Bryan walking in with Dawn and Takeshita clapping. Look, I think I'm about to say something here, and I think you might agree. I just need us to mutually agree on how we're rating the segment because I feel like we kind of have to. Do we
Yeah, we don't have any visuals because Tope's at the show.
We might
But-
have to.
If the bar is here, like Impeccable Vibes is here, the segment's up here. We've broken the threshold. It was too insane not to. First, I mean, Eddie Kingston alone breaks it because it's just so like wild in the fact that it's actually happening, and then it just got crazier. And also, Bryan Danielson was on commentary for the whole thing.
Yeah. Okay. Okada. I also thought
That's
that.
true.
But
That
I
would've been
mean,
nuts.
but then okay, right. But
That's
then you
too
gotta
much.
think. Then you gotta think like health wise.
Then,
I mean,
what the
that's
hell do they do
numerous-
next week if
that's
if they do this?
But if you get that, like that's numerous heart attacks in the crowd.
That's true.
Like women fainting. That's
True.
men fainting. That's anybody
True.
fainting. That's too much. We gotta, we need something to strive for. That would have been way
That's
too
true.
much.
Vibe overload, if you will.
Mhm.
Yeah,
This show probably doesn't happen if that happens. Actually,
that's true. We might not. I might no longer be with us if that happened.
I would still be downstairs pacing. I would just be.
That's true. I would have been sitting in my car, just thinking. All right, but that was Dynamite.
Impeccable Vibes is crazy.
Yeah. Beast. King Peckable vibes. Real shit. Dynamite was fantastic. After a subpar ending to last week's show, we'll say. Oh, we didn't talk about the gun segment. I hate that the guns are like funny.
That was. Yeah.
I hate that they're good at this because
I hate
they're
that
not
they
good
don't.
wrestlers.
It's one of those things that, like, right when I think I'm out,
They have
pull me
not
right
pulled me
back
back
in.
in.
They pull me back in. No, I'm
Yeah.
in.
Good for you, you know.
I'm in. No, they sold me, and they always do this. 'cause
Dude, they're wrestling the
fucking funny.
Hardys
But they're
live
funny.
on AEW Dynamite on TBS at 8 p.m. Eastern time.
But have you considered that they're funny? Have you looked past the fact
I
that
have, but they can't wrestle. and they're
No.
wrestling-
But have you just
They're
no,
wrestling. They're wrestling the Hardys.
But look past the fact that ignore both teams' last performances.
Okay.
Ignore them. Ignore what Jeff did at Double or Nothing. Ignore the FTR match. Think about the fact that they're funny.
I've considered it, and usually I'm all for this.
I don't think you
But
have.
they couldn't have a good. They didn't have a good match with FTR, bro.
And you think that them against the Hardys in 2023 is a bad idea? You think?
You can't even. You couldn't even
It's
take
gonna be a
yourself
disaster,
seriously
bro.
when you said that.
It's gonna be a disaster.
It's gonna be hilarious.
I love-
Matt can't walk.
Listen to me. I love all
Matt
of
has
them.
like Tanahashi level knees.
It's
It's
brother,
a sight to behold.
I think you're giving him a little too much credit there.
Fair.
I think you're giving those
Who?
because those are the Matt Hardy hips. Is what
That's
is what-
just shit.
Tanahashi knees. Matt Hardy hips is tough.
This is disgusting. I'm not even gonna comment on it. I just wanted to put it up. That's
Ooh.
disgusting. Spiteful, even.
This is look, and I want to say this is gonna be like fun to watch because it's like what, like the Hardys
It's
wrestled
Jeff
like
Hardy.
their
I
dad.
like Jeff Hardy, but
I like Jeff Hardy, but we're getting to a point where like what?
Yeah.
What are we doing? What are we doing here?
what are you doing?
What is
Yes.
this?
No.
Also, they're like, I know they got asked, but are they Bullet Club now? Like,
They like dodged the question. They're like, we don't know what you're talking about, Renee.
right? So yes.
And they went something with the Hardys. So the fact that they're not feuding with Ricky or like FTR,
But also
or Punk
think
or something
about
like that. Go ahead.
also think about like Saturday.
Oh yeah,
There's right, but I feel like that's cursed. Having them in the ring with CMFTR is cursed.
that's very cursed.
It's cursed. I don't think we want to go back to that.
I don't want them in the ring with Samoa Joe.
That's
I don't want
scary too.
I don't want it. I'm putting my foot down, Tony. I don't want it.
The Papa Briscoe match. When is that? I don't know.
That happened already. That was on Rampage last. That was on Friday.
No, it wasn't.
I think
They
it was.
announced it. They announced it.
Did that not happen on Friday? I didn't watch Rampage. Did
No,
that
I
not
think
happen?
no, I think they announced it. I could be so wrong. I think they announced it on Friday.
Does anyone know if that happened? All right, please fill us in. But I think that's everything on Dynamite. I'll keep scrolling when we talk about CM Punk if we miss anything. But CM Punk got like a training montage
Mm-hmm.
like halfway through the show probably. The crowd very mixed.
And Dukes, I don't know if you know this, but he he repeated the same line from his pipe
Oh,
bomb
did he?
promo.
Oh,
yeah,
I missed it.
Yeah. When he said, I got some things I got to get off my chest. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
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 I also think I would like to refuse to comment on the video that was circulating about the crowd.
Oh, heavy booze.
Heavy, like rained. And I thought that was interesting because I feel like that's happened at every show.
Mhm.
Whether the Elite's on it or like anything Collision related. Which is going to be interesting. I think there's like a bigger discussion to be had about that will not be had on this show.
Oh my God! Wait a minute. They taped it in a tope suicida.
Where's our correspondent? Where's our?
This doesn't surprise me, actually.
No, of course, yeah, of course you would,
But
yes, the bigger discussion to be had about this politically, it will not be had here.
no, we don't.
We're a vibe
we don't-
show. That is
Factual.
that is like
This is Fleet Week, not the late night.
right. That is inherently anti-vibes.
True.
But it will be. I'll say it will be interesting to see.
Yeah.
Numbers.
I'm fired up for this match.
And vibes.
Yeah.
To be had here.
I'm interested
so
on the
excited.
vibes of Collision in general, like how it looks, how it feels.
I think it's gonna look fucking awesome.
Commentary.
Because by the way, me big aesthetic guy.
We need
color
Ian,
scheme.
We need Ian Caprice.
We do.
Ian
We do.
Caprice and JR is like
because
disgustingly real grabs.
Oh, bro. No, that's that vibe overload we're talking about.
I don't think so. Ian's strong enough to lead the charge.
Can he push through the vibe? Can he keep things at a steady?
He can handle the vibes of JR and Caprice Coleman. Yeah.
We'll have to see. But
Even if we don't get JR.
Well, that's
Paul.
That's the opposite of
Ian
vibe
Caprice
overload.
and Big Paul. That's.
Have you thought 4-man booth add Daddy Magic to the
Magic?
next, baby?
No way, bro. He's gonna be on the show.
Bro, Collision's already cooking with gas. That is.
Oh, actually,
I don't know
no,
what
he's
that
not.
is.
He's probably gonna be on Dynamite, right? I don't know. Whatever. What else got? Let's talk about what got announced for Collision.
Okay, Bud Matt versus Andrade again, exclusively for this community.
Yeah, I mean everybody's gonna like it, but that's like.
Well, we knew
that's a Manny the Hooper special.
We knew it. That's exactly. Oh, I'm fired up. I honestly I'll just be spewing shit. Like I don't think I can properly explain how fired up I am for this on this show in like a cohesive way. I'm so excited.
Nothing we've done tonight is cohesive anyway. So
well, exactly. But they're going to hit the absolute shit out of each other. Like they're going to beat the piss out of each other. Triceps will be torn. This is true.
For the love of the game. I am so interested to see what Andrade looks like now in ring.
He's gonna be fucking huge, bro. He's gonna be
huge. And he's opposite Bud Matt. Clash of the Titans shit.
They're gonna fucking collide, and the building is going to collapse. Like,
I mean, this is why JJ Williams is the best chat member.
That's why. That's what we're talking about. That's the fucking
in a wedding
music.
tent. This is real music. Yeah, this is the definition of real graps.
JJ, did you take a video of that?
245 live.
I know JJ took a video of that, bro.
245 live.
I'm so excited. They're going the sounds
Miro,
that will be made.
Miro
we're going. No, we're still on this.
Okay.
The thuds. Think of the thuds. This is big meaty men slapping meat. This is
factual.
This is music.
Yeah.
This is music.
This is music. Okay. Can I move on now?
Give me a second.
I'm gonna move on. Miro in action. He's gonna kill somebody. Will rule. Who do you want Miro to squash here? Dream squash opponent.
I agree. Some nerd.
That's true. Some nerd. That's good enough. I was hoping for something specific, but yeah, that works. Miro versus God. We got to build to that, JJ.
Yeah, that's down.
Not on the first show, man.
That's Wembley.
Yeah. Oh. Ryan Nemeth. This is what you get for those shitty BT segments. This is what you deserve. This is what. What else got announced? Wardlow Luchasaurus.
Skip.
And Sky Blue and Willow versus the Outcast.
That's probably going to be good, right?
Yes. Yeah. Willow Nightingale's in it. I mean, come on.
Bro, I might have to going back.
This is
I need to
actually a
compose
good
myself.
point. No Thunder Rosa at all. Like mentioned. I assume she'll. I don't know if they want to do like an.
Wait, she did though.
I mean, she did like the backstage thing.
No, but in commercials, she's in the commercials.
She's been
She
in
has-
commercials. Oh yeah, she has been in the commercials. But I think he
She-
means like
Oh, on
for
TV.
what's gonna happen on the show.
Oh, promotion for this. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, no, she has it.
Yeah.
Might factor in.
Sky Blue in Chicago. Good.
Oh, that's really good. They're gonna have heat.
Great hot tag.
Going back because I'm still not over what we were talking about before.
Okay.
The Australian flag is coming out.
Do I have that? Can I? Hang on. I don't know how to do. I don't listen, folks. I don't know how to control this shit yet.
Is that
We're
a thing
very
on
low.
here? Do we have?
You
that?
can get like they have like the back. You can switch the background.
No, I'm saying does the shoot have that loaded in?
It should be.
That was old, man.
Hang on. Keep talking. Fill dead air.
But yeah, no, I mean, this is going to be really exciting. I'm just excited. Like you said, I'm excited to see what this show looks like to then decide whether or not I'm watching it every week. But I think what happened with Rampage, bro, I think what happened with Rampage after a while was once I realized, not realized, but once you kind of figure that they stopped being live, it was way less must see than the first couple shows. This being live is a huge benefit, and I think is going to, keep a lot of people with it. So I'm just hoping it looks cool. I'm hoping it keeps that kind of Dynamite aspect of like anything can happen. And given that Punk's on the show, I feel like that's and Punk's probably gonna have a lot to say. I feel like that's gonna be a big theme.
Yeah.
But yeah, what do we think?
We are not worthy.
We are not. But I don't. We haven't talked about the main event yet. I'm very excited. I think Joe.
I have some sicko shit brewing in my brain about the post match.
I want to hear that. What do you think? What do you think, bro? That Joe and Punk.
I think they either start with those two, or they build to like double hot tag those two. You know what I mean? I think it might be smart to start with them, considering
I don't think you can go wrong.
You can't. No, definitely not. But considering the stamina in question of both men, it might be better to just start with it. Because Joe is going to be sweating.
How about start with it then? How about both?
Do both, yeah. Actually, yeah. Porque no los dos.
That was.
I said that right.
You said it right. Yeah.
I did say it right.
No, you
Very
did.
white, but I said it right.
You said it right. You said it right. I'm proud. I'm proud of you.
Okay, so my post-match idea. Phil's going to sleep.
Oh, going to sleep. Going to sleep.
He's going to sleep.
Like
on the shoulders, knee. He's going to sleep.
From a short Japanese man, perhaps.
With great hair.
Question now. Follow. Are the lights in Scotiabank Arena bright enough for CM Punk versus Kenta?
Have you not seen the graphic that Kenta posted on Twitter today? It's like the picture of Punk going like this, and it says June 17th, and Kenta just put his face on Punk. Just incredible.
I think
Kenta was tweeting all week. # give Kenta the bag about the match. I'm not doing it unless I get paid. Real wrestler.
Fair. I think this could be we've seen some Kenta performances in the last few years.
True.
This is like the last fucking hurrah. If there ever
He's not
was
washed
one.
by any means.
He's not washed.
He just doesn't really
but
care
I'm talking
anymore.
about of things that he could like sink his teeth into and really care about.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't get bigger than this for him.
No.
Like it. I don't care what you talk
MJF
about.
wrestling Tana. Tana was my other option for Punk at Forbidden Door.
The final bag.
The final bag. True. I think it's happening.
I think they're talking about it too much for it to not.
Yeah. I think someone would have told Kenta to shut up by now. Maybe not. I mean, maybe someone did, and he's still going. I don't know.
Yeah, that checks out.
I don't know Kenta personally. But, yeah. Real Graps happened tonight.
Do we have an
Real
update?
Graps will be happening on Saturday.
Do we have an update on the Tope Suicida?
No. Oh, well. Don't need him.
You want to make it that? fucking what is Jay White? Where do Jay White and Juice Robinson go after this?
I
Do they
think
go
they're
for the
gonna-
tag titles?
No, I think they're gonna be like the top heels on Collision for the most part. Jay
And
White
do-
specifically.
And do they go after the tag titles?
They could, but I think because Joe and Punk is gonna be the main feud for the summer, probably going into Wembley.
We're not
Which
ready
is-
for that show, man.
I'm
We're
not
ready.
at all.
We're not ready.
I would have liked the Samoa Joe promo
And we
tonight.
still-
Actually,
And we still have Forbidden Door
I know there's so much shit happening.
and the game, the video game.
Oh,
We're
folks!
blessed.
Now that I have this login,
We're blessed.
the Fight Forever streams will be happening. It's over.
If you thought Manny versus Dukes last night was
If you thought me versus Manny on 2K last night on like Manny's Twitch stream because we couldn't get it to work on mine was good. That
Not
30-man Royal Rumble with everybody in the chat.
no, that's what we're saying. We want to do like a Grinner tournament. Like we want to.
Oh, easy.
We want
Yeah.
to make this a thing. But yeah, no, I'm so fired up. We
Mini games like crazy.
mini games. Again, it's been a year. It's been an eventful year. There's been ups,
It's
there's
only
been
June.
downs. No, but well, yes. It is
I'm
only
saying.
June. No, exactly. It's only June. But the amount of shit that we have to look forward to,
Oh, it's nuts.
we deserve this. Savor
Yeah.
this.
We're talking about, Wembley and Forbidden Door. All Out is like a week after Wembley.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have Arthur Ashe.
And then we have that stretch of like all those specials, dynamites that they do.
Yeah, like
That
the
they load up.
anniversary show. And then we have Full Gear. And then we'll be back here eventually next year. Which is, weird to think about. But there's a lot of shit going on.
It's that all out to double or nothing stretch, kind of. Not even though, because December
It's
is
the summer.
usually
It's
good.
just the summer.
No, I
Summer Graps is
understand.
good vibes.
No, I get that, but like then we get to a point where it's like it's not, or maybe it was just this last year.
Last summer was weird.
Well, end of last summer, going into like
Yeah.
the fall was weird,
Yes,
which is why I'm saying we deserve this. We deserve this.
true.
We deserve this.
We've paid our dues.
We have. We're
Are
riding
we
too
even
high.
are we even young lions anymore? It's
I
just
don't know.
us.
It's just us now, right?
Did we graduate? This is our ceremony.
The thing is, like for branding, like where do we go from here?
Tope didn't graduate yet. So we could just call ourselves the Young Lions until he does.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to align myself with him anymore, though, to be honest. We're kind of above him now.
But we are. Yeah. No, we definitely.
Oh, my.
I mean, even if he was on here for like 5 seconds, did he really?
Real Graps.
We're LNG Dojo.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That's actually.
that's
you know what?
good
That's a
shit.
great transition.
Dojo boys.
That's so good.
The Dojo boys.
I'm gonna change my bio now. Shit. But no, yes, we definitely deserve this. Savor this. This is great. It's gonna be a great summer, hopefully. Leading into Wembley. Bro, that's gonna look so sick. We just have a lot to look forward to.
Yeah, for sure. Keep feeling dead air until I can find the outro video, please.
Which aren't.
The outro video. I can't. Oh, I got it. Okay.
Is it still the Bob one?
Oh fuck! Do we have the Bob outro?
Find the Bob one. That's the old one, right?
I need to find the Bob outro.
Yeah,
That's a
find that
great
one.
call. Fantastic call. Got it.
Okay, but yes, while he looks for that,
I got it.
Oh, you got it? Okay, well, thank you guys for joining us. This was really fun for us, at least.
It was, yeah.
Thank you for sticking with us, and for helping us, along the way. This is a good ride. I hope we could potentially do this more in the future.
It's over, bro. I have the login.
Yeah, but I don't want to like pull the curtain back, but
I'm gonna abuse this.
it sends the
Immediately.
code to the big man.
That's true.
So.
There's 2-step verification.
But yeah, no, hopefully we can do this in the future. Hopefully Tope can join us. Thank you guys for sticking with us along the way. This was really fun. Again, hopefully we can do this more.
Yep.
Dukes, what do you want? You want to
That's
plug
it.
anything?
Any closing statement?
We're just back, bro. We're back.
We're back. We're all the
We're
way
back. We're cooking with gas. We're back. The big men are back.
Fleet
Boys are back in
flying.
town. Fleet flying.
Yeah. That's it. This has been Fleet Week, kind of. Sort of.
Question mark? A little bit?
Yeah. All right. Thank you, everybody. I don't know how to do an outro. Goodbye.